Hey baddies, welcome back to Intuitive Queen. I have another gem for you, but I'm doing things a little differently today. I'm sure you're probably wondering why the hell the screen is black, and that is because I want you to listen to my voice today. So we recently discussed healing versus coping and how not coping properly can keep you stuck, repeating karmic cycles, and also prevent you from healing. So, what I got together for you guys is today I have 5 questions I want you to ask yourself to be more consciously aware of where you stand when it concerns healing after a bad breakup. Okay? So, this is simply for you to gauge where you are in your healing process. So, no one needs to know this but you. But feel free to share and drop a comment. You know, I love to see the comments, guys. Okay, so the first question I have for y'all is number 1. Have you taken the necessary time to heal trauma experienced in the previous relationship? A quick way to confirm this is to acknowledge if you're still being triggered by behaviors witnessed in the past. For example, if your ex was charming in public but narcissistic behind closed doors, and you're automatically triggered by men or women who are naturally charming, it's time to do some damn shadow work. I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger. Set aside some time to ask specific questions like, does this individual remind me of my ex, or am I assuming they have similar qualities based on one of their characteristics? Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Another question you can ask yourself is, other than this quality, does this individual display narcissistic tendencies? If the answer is no, you've now confirmed more healing is required on your part. And if you decide to move forward, it's pertinent you inform the new person you're still healing, and this will require some patience on their part. Okay, this is all about accountability here, guys. Number 2, are you aware of your pitfalls and how you may have allowed previous experiences to occur? If so, what boundaries have you set in place to prevent similar issues from occurring? An example of this would be you previously ignoring red flags or possibly ignoring your intuition only to find your suspicions were right all along. A proper boundary to set moving forward would be you addressing all red flags immediately and speaking directly about how another's behavior may have affected you. Also, instead of turning a blind eye, another proper boundary would be you addressing unacceptable behavior right away, instead of allowing things to fester and then blowing up at a later date after you've lost your cool. That's not fair to the other party. Being aware of the pitfalls you've displayed in past relationships is a good thing as well. See it as you having a personal cheat sheet, which ensures you're more capable of handling situations that arise in the future. Number 3, do you subconsciously play the compare and contrast game when you meet new people and then are immediately turned off when they display qualities similar to your ex? If so, more healing may be required, but as long as you are aware you're comparing and are more than likely just afraid to be hurt, you are still able to navigate these waters. It will require clear communication so the new person is aware you're healing emotional wounds from a previous connection. Now, if they're exactly like your ex, you definitely have more healing to do because you have attracted the same energy, if that makes sense. Give the new person the heads up if it's just you looking for things out of fear. Be open and vulnerable, as tough as it may be, and move forward knowing as long as your boundaries are respected, everything will work out. Number 4, have you forgiven your ex? The first thing I love to say when I use the F word and ex in the same sentence is forgiveness does not require reconciliation. Furthermore, your forgiveness is not you making light of or accepting another's behavior. If anything, it simply means you realize not releasing the past with forgiveness will only hinder your ability to move forward, which ultimately affects your future connections as well as your happiness. I don't know about you, but I definitely won't be unintentionally allowing anyone I've closed a cycle with to prevent me from living my life to the fullest, especially if I've already mistakenly given them permission to ruin my perspective of the past. Forgiveness may require some time and effort depending on where you are in your journey, and there's no rush. But make sure you're not dead set on holding a grudge to just spite them, because the grudge is actually hindering your healing, not theirs. Number 5, have you forgiven yourself? Many times we are so hell-bent and focused on what others have done to us that we do not realize we owe ourselves an apology. Well, what do you require forgiveness for? Those fears aren't all stemming from your ex's behavior. Your fears in relationships and with new partners are also stemming from you previously making less than acceptable decisions on your behalf. Decisions like, I'll ignore that red flag, or I'll excuse that behavior for now, it's not that bad yet. Or even decisions like, I'll stay, knowing I'm very fucking unhappy because I don't want to separate my family or start over all over again. Trust, I'm not judging you. I have definitely been in your shoes. Woo! Which is one of the reasons I am quite knowledgeable on this subject, believe it or not. I'm also a spiritual and emotional wellness life coach. However, a certification will never upstage personal experience, and that's my opinion. The point I'm making is some of the fears you're experiencing are simply due to you wondering if you will mistakenly allow similar situations to reoccur, and the only way similar situations can occur is if you haven't healed. If you have, see your fears as lingering energy, like that nasty ass gum that gets stuck to the bottom of your shoe until you sit down and remove it. Quiet those fears with self-assurance, knowing all will be well the next time around, because this new you knows better. Amen? All right, guys. Sending you love as always, and I hope you enjoyed today's gem. And if you enjoyed my voice, head over to my new ASMR channel. I would love to have you. Talk soon. Bye.